Dear viewers, welcome back to the greatest Sufis. Hazrat Shaykh Pir Sayyidina Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayhi, who we are discussing. From the age of 20, he used to teach the classical sciences, ulum al-Sharia, to his pupils and to the students. At the same time, he started, as we mentioned, his journey into Islamic mysticism, into tasawwuf. And for that, he traveled widely across the globe. One of his most and very important, significant journey was the journey towards Hijaz al-Muqaddas, towards the Holy Lands, for the ziyarat, for the pilgrimage, for the performing of the Hajj. Shaykh Hazrat Pir Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayhi, he undertook this journey, the journey of Hajj, in 1307 Hijri, at the age of 31 years. So 11 years after he started teaching ulum al-Sharia. And then there is a very beautiful background, in fact, to this journey and the start of this journey. Hazrat was in Golada Sharif, in his hujra, and he was reading some poetry, some praise, some naat, some nasheed, naat, praising of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This poetry was written by Hidayatullah, a poet from Lahore at that time. And this poetry had such a great effect on Hazrat, such a great effect on Hazrat. Hazrat stood up, and Hazrat at the same spot, he told his servant to collect his important belongings which he always takes when he is going to a journey, and to bring it to the train station. Hazrat went to the train station. From the train station, which is a couple of miles away from Golada Sharif, he traveled to Lahore. In Lahore, he expressed and he told his disciples, students and his servants that he wants to go on Hajj. At the same time, there was one of his Pir Bhai, one of his brother, spiritual brother, yani someone who was a murid of his Shaykh also, disciple of his Shaykh also. The Shaykh Hazrat Shaykh was Hazrat Pir Siyal, Hazrat Khwaja Shamsuddin Siyalvi Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayhi. So this person, who was also a murid of Hazrat Khwaja Shamsuddin Siyalvi Rahmatullahi Alayhi, he was very close. His name was Hafiz Muhammad Deen. Hafiz Muhammad Deen of Lahore Rahmatullahi Alayhi was very close to Hazrat Shaykh Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayhi. So Hazrat told him that we should go, and I want to go on Hajj. If you want, you can go with me. He said, of course, if you are going, I want to go with you. I would like to be part of this beautiful journey, blessed journey, in your blessed company. Since Hazrat Hafiz Deen understood and recognized the sainthood of Hazrat Shaykh Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayhi. From there they went to Bombay. From there on they went to Karachi, and from Karachi they went to Jeddah. But one incident happened, that when they were in Bombay, they met someone on the boat. This particular person looked very, very beautiful, very handsome. And Hafiz Muhammad Deen, he spoke to him, and this particular person spoke with Hazrat also in secrecy, in privacy, in discretion, and they spoke hidden about some topics. Hazrat Hafiz Muhammad Deen was very surprised. Who is this person? I have never seen him in the company, in the sohbah of Hazrat Shaykh Meher Ali Shah. I have never seen him in Golada Sharif. We have met him just now, but he has taken Hazrat on the side of the boat and they are discussing something. Later on, this person went out of the boat, the ship, and the ship traveled to Karachi. When the ship came in Karachi, the same person who they left there in Mumbai was present there in Karachi also. And he entered the ship and he met Hazrat. Again they discussed something. After that, this person went and disappeared. And then Hafiz Muhammad Deen never saw this person again. Some murideen, some people who are very close associates of Hazrat Shaykh Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayhi, they say this person who was there was in fact Hazrat Khizr alayhi salam. But Allahu a'lam wa rasuluhu, Allah and His Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam know better. Because since Hazrat Pir Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayhi has not disclosed himself anything, so we cannot be sure about that. In this boat, when they were traveling to Saudi Arabia, they were at that time, of course, it was not called Saudi Arabia, it was called the Arabian Peninsula. And when they were traveling to it, in the boat, they met a student of a very great Shaykh, Haji Rahmatullah Muhajir Makki Rahmatullahi Ta'ala Alayhi. Haji Rahmatullah was a great scholar of Hadith, of Qiraat, of Tajweed, who lived for 30 years in Hijaz al-Muqaddas. And he had migrated from India, subcontinent, to Makkah Mukarramah. This is why he was called Muhajir Makki. And he opened this madrasa, this institution, religious educational institute, very well-known religious institute at that time, which was the Madrasa Sawratiyya. In Madrasa Sawratiyya, which is in Makkah, this student studied, and particular student, he was one of the competent students, one of the most competent students of Haji Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi. In this boat, there was another Sufi. This particular Sufi, he did a wazifa, he recited some wordings all the way to up to Saudi Arabia, up to Jeddah. What were these wordings? These wordings were in fact, they were part of the wazifa of one great Sheikh, Sheikh Ahmed Kabir Rafai. What was the wordings? The wordings very beautiful. They are Al-Mustaghasu ila Hazratillahi Ta'ala As-salatu was-salamu alayka Ya Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. This is the wordings of that wazifa, which this particular Sufi, who was also on the boat, he was reading. When he was reading this particular student of Madrasa Sawratiyya, the student of Haji Rahmatullah, he came and he complained and he objected. He said, what are you doing? You are doing shirk. This is shirk. You are saying As-salatu was-salamu alayka Ya Rasulullah. You are calling the Prophet when he himself is in Medina Munawwara. You are here in the boat in the middle, in the Indian Ocean, and you are calling him. He is not here. This is shirk, because you believe that he is Hazir Nazir. You believe that he is here and he can listen to you. So Hazrat was present in that gathering. Hazrat Pir Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi. And before I discuss this, I just want to tell you, this is very interesting, that the Deobandi school of thought, one of the scholars, one of the leaders of the Deobandi school of thought, whose name is Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanvi. His brother, in fact, his brother's name is Maulana Zafar Ali Thanvi. He wrote the preface. He wrote the preface on one of the books of Sheikh Ahmed Kabir al-Rifai. So Sheikh Ahmed Kabir al-Rifai, Rahmatullahi Ta'ala, the great Sufi, great saint, who lived in the times of Sheikh Abdul Qadir al-Jilani radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Who lived in the time of Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. He wrote various books. One of the books of wazifa, of wazaif, of awrad. The preface was in Pakistan, in India at that time, was written by the brother of Maulana Ashraf Ali Thanvi, Maulana Zafar Ali Thanvi. Hazrat Sheikh Ahmed Kabir al-Rifai, this great Sufi saint, he was such a saint. You can understand from this that what tasawwuf is all about, because this is what we are trying to communicate and transfer to you. Sheikh Rifai Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi, once he slept and he was wearing a robe, jubba, and the robe was very long. What happened is, a cat accompanied him and a cat slept next to him on the robe. It was Friday. He heard the first azan of Jummah. As soon as he heard the azan, he woke up and he saw the cat on part of his robe. He, at the same time, he whispered to his wife to get some scissors. She got scissors. Sheikh cut his own robe. He cut that part of the robe where this particular cat animal was sleeping. The Sheikh did not want to wake up, did not want to disturb the cat. This was his attitude, this was his conduct, this was his behavior towards an animal. Imagine, an animal. What we would have done is we would have just woken this cat up. And Sheikh Ahmed Kabir al-Rifai Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi, he called for a scissor and he cutted his own robe, and the cat was still there, and he went to Jummah. When he came back, the cat was away. The cat was not there on part of his robe anymore. He asked his wife to get a needle and to stitch this cloth again back to this part of the rope again to the rope. This is Sheikh Ahmed Kabir al-Rifai Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi. This is tasawwuf, this is Sufis. These are the Sufis, my dear viewers. So this Sufi saint, who is recognized, whose sainthood is recognized by the Deobandi scholars, he wrote this wazifa, very beautiful wazifa, which is Al-Mustaghasu ila Hazratillahi Ta'ala As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Sayyidi ya Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So Pir Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi, he heard the objection of the particular student of Haji Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi. He answered this person. He gave a very beautiful, detailed answer. since this is not part of my talk of the greatest Sufis, but inshallah in the other talks which we have on this Ummah channel, you definitely will know and know the answer to that. So Shaykh answered, and when this person, he did not have any reply back, he said, well, I will see if you can bring these arguments, proofs which you have brought from hadith of Bukhari in front of my Shaykh Haji Rahmatullah. And Haji Rahmatullah is the one who for 30 years in Makkah Mukarramah is giving the Darus of Bukhari. So he addressed and he invited him, he invited Shaykh Pir Meher Ali Shah Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi to visit Madrasa Sawlatiyya and to provide these arguments and these proofs to Hazrat Haji Rahmatullahi Ta'ala alayhi. What happened is then, inshallah al-Aziz, we will discuss, but after this short break.